In this DIY tutorial, I'll show you how to make beautiful shorts out of old jeans. We're making 4 amazing designs, perfect for warm summer days. Guys, look where I am! I'm actually deep in the Norwegian mountains right now. I came here for a couple of days and it's so beautiful. And here's nobody, not a living soul, not even a single tree. Wait, what if a troll comes? But anyway, this is not the point of this video, because now I'm gonna show you 4 different and totally amazing DIY shorts ideas. I'm pretty sure you have some old jeans at the back of your closet that you don't wear anymore. But you do need shorts for summer. And not just any shorts, you need cute, beautiful, amazing shorts this summer. And don't worry, I got you covered because I'm gonna show you how to make them. So let's jump into the tutorial. Making these always fashionable American shorts. They're inspired by the American flag, so they are full of white red stripes and white stars. No, we don't have time to nap. We've got some work to do. You'll need old jeans, scissors, a needle, pencil or a pen, tweezers to distress the jeans, masking tape, star printouts, self-adhesive or just normal paper, piece of carton board, white and red fabric paint, and lastly sponge applicator or paintbrush to apply the paint. First we need to cut the shorts. Try them on and mark the desired length. You can use a pencil, but if your jeans are dark as mine, a needle will work better. Remember to leave an extra inch of length because we will distress the edge. And of course, it's better to shorten them little by little instead of cutting them too short at once and ruining your jeans. Also, you can use any other shorts you really like as a guide. I placed my favorite yellow shorts on top of the jeans and cut them a bit lower than the yellow ones just to be sure. Fold the jeans like so and cut the other leg. This way they will be exactly the same on both sides. Then try your shorts on. Mine are too long, so I'm going to cut them again and I'll make them shorter in the front and a bit longer in the back. Now it's time to take your anger out and distress the edge that we just cut. Take your tweezers and start pulling random threads out. You'll see how your shorts will get this cool distressed edge. Then use a nail file or a sandpaper and rub them along the edges for a softer, distressed look. In the end, I like to cut these white strands a bit to make them equally long all around the edge. Next, we need to make some star stencils, which will help us create perfectly shaped stars on the shorts. I printed several different sizes, but in the end, I chose to go with this one, so here I'm just cutting it out. Then place your star on the self-adhesive paper and outline the shape with the pencil. Repeat this several times until you have enough stencils to cover one side of your shorts. And now you have to cut the star out of each stencil. If you don't have a self-adhesive paper, use a normal one and just apply a bit of glue on one side. Before placing stencils on the shorts, you need to cover the areas you don't want to paint with a masking tape. At least the edges around the pocket, belt and zipper. This way you'll make sure that no paint stain will end up there while you're making your design. Plus the edges will be very straight and neat. Let's start on the left side with the stars. Put a piece of cardboard under the fabric. This will prevent the color transferring on the back of the shorts and will give you a flat surface to work on. Stick the stencils on the shorts. You can make a lot of smaller stars or few bigger. I decided to go with the medium size because I wanted the stars to be seen in all details from distance too. And finally we are ready for my favorite part, painting! Dip the sponge applicator or a paintbrush in white fabric paint and start painting. Make short strokes from the edges to the center to get crisp and neat lines. If your shorts are very dark as mine, make sure to use paint for dark fabric, otherwise the paint may not show off well. I applied 2 coats of white for each star to make it really bright and opaque. When you're done, peel off the star stencils and you're left with beautiful stars. Put the cardboard under the fabric on the right side. Here we need to make white and red horizontal stripes. Stick tape stripes closely one above the other like so. Then peel off every other tape stripe and now you can start painting. Dip the paintbrush in the red fabric paint and color the stripes. For detailed painting I like to use a paintbrush, but for larger areas I'm using a sponge applicator. If you don't have it, a piece of kitchen sponge would work just fine too. Again, make strokes away from the tape edges to get nice sharp lines. When all the red stripes are done, peel off the remaining horizontal tape pieces. We need to color these bare areas in white, so dip your paintbrush in white fabric paint and start painting. To help you out, you can also stick a piece of masking tape over a red stripe to protect it. Now you can quickly color the white stripes, making strokes in the direction away from the tape. When all the white stripes are finished, remove the masking tape from around the edges and here you go! The front of our American shorts is finished and I'm so happy with how it turned out. I love the contrast between the bright red and white and the dark jeans. When the paint is completely dry, flip the shorts around. Protect the area around the pockets with the masking tape like so. The shorts look stunning already, but we still have to paint our back pockets. On the left, stick the star stencils and color them with white fabric paint. On the right side, stick tape pieces closely one above the other and then peel off every other stripe to get your stripe stencil. Color the stripes with red using a sponge or a brush. Again, I applied 2 coats of paint to achieve the desired opacity. Peel away the remaining horizontal stripes and color these areas in white. In the end, remove all the masking tape pieces to reveal your amazing work. I think these shorts look absolutely stunning. I also added some silver chains on one side and paired them with a white lacy buttoned shirt and white sneakers. You can really keep it simple and let your American shorts be the center of attention, because they deserve it, right? Next we're making these fun shorts with beads and ribbon. You'll need old jeans, scissors, fabric glue, colorful ribbon and beads, some thread and a needle. Start off by cutting the shorts. Here I want to make a cuffed edge, similar to my yellow shorts. Therefore I need to cut much lower from the edge of the yellow shorts, about 2 to 3 inches below. Fold the pants and cut the other leg. Try on your new shorts and fold the edge up a couple of times like so. If you're happy with the length, you can use these paper clips to secure the folded edge in place and then take your jeans off. To secure the folded part, apply a bit of fabric glue on the inner edge between each clip. Do this all around and remove the clips. Now your folded edge will stay in place exactly how you want it. It's time to decorate the shorts with bright colored ribbon and beads. Cut a piece of ribbon and simply stick it on one side of shorts using a fabric glue. Next I'm going to make a row of beads. Take some thread and a needle. Fold the thread a couple of times, thread on a needle and make a knot on the other side. Make the first stitch through the jeans. Then take your beads, I went for minty green ones, and thread about 6 of them on. Make a stitch toward the inside of the shorts, then go about 1 inch back with the thread and make a stitch towards the outside of the shorts. Now go once again through the last 2 beads to secure them in place. Doing this will prevent that the beaded stripe would start hanging down when you put the shorts on. Add a few more beads to finish the row. Make a stitch to the inside, then a knot or two, and finally cut away the excess thread. Now you just have to make random beaded and ribbon stripes all along one side of your shorts. Here I'm going for a corally ribbon. This one I'm sticking in place with the fabric glue and the help of a toothpick. You can also first apply the glue all along the ribbon and then stick it on your shorts. The glue is quite visible through the ribbon at first, but is much less noticeable when it dries, so it doesn't bother me. But if you want to, you can always sew the ribbon stripes instead of gluing them. Here I'm again making a beaded row, but this time using neon yellow beads. Thread on 6 of them and make a stitch to attach them to the shorts. Then thread on another 6 beads and make a stitch. Just a few more beads, the final stitch, and the row is finished. Continue like this with some ribbon and some beaded rows randomly for a fun pop of color and texture on your shorts. And there you have it, the coolest looking pattern. With such a fun front, we have to balance it out and make a party in the back as well. Therefore I'm covering one of the pockets with ribbon and beads. Here comes the first piece of ribbon, following with the row of beads, and so on. I really like the bold colors of my beads and ribbon, which pop on the dark jeans. This is why recycling old clothes is so much fun. You get to choose the colors, the materials and designs that suit your skin tone, personality, or go perfectly with that shirt you have laying in your closet because you never knew what to pair it with. Just the final ribbon piece and the pocket is finished. Again, flip the jeans around, cut 3 ribbon stripes and wrap them around the belt loop for yet another fun touch to these beautiful shorts. I love how happy and bright these shorts are, and they just scream summer. With shorts like this, you really don't need much accessories. I finished my look with a coral top, some Frenchy bracelets and white sneakers. Next we're making beautiful lace detailed shorts for which you will only need old jeans, scissors, nail file, tweezers, lace and fabric glue. First cut the shorts, and I'm using my beloved yellow ones for the guide. I want the front a bit shorter, therefore I'm making some small adjustments until it looks something like this. Try them on to see if you're satisfied. I'm happy with mine, so I'm taking a piece of tape and sticking it to where I want the holes to be. It's better to mark the holes with the shorts on to avoid making holes on the wrong places, you know what I mean. Take the shorts off and cut the holes on the marked spots. I made 2 imperfect rectangles. Now I need to distress the edges and the holes with tweezers, nail file, sandpaper, fork, anything you find appropriate. Pull out some threads, rub the edges with a nail filer, and quickly your jeans will get all ragged and worn out looking. When they seem scruffy and destroyed enough, it's time to grab some lace and cover the holes with it. Cut out a piece that is a bit larger than the hole and place it on the inner side of the shorts, covering the hole. That's how it will look in the end. Pretty nice, right? Apply some fabric glue to stick the lace firmly to the shorts. Repeat the steps to cover the other hole. I like making the hole seem perfect rather than a perfect square. You could also do it in a shape of a diamond or a triangle. I just think it goes better with a distressed look. Now we need to take larger pieces of lace and decorate the legs of our shorts. So just grab a lace stripe and glue it all around, starting in the back because that is where you want the 2 ends to meet. I like to place the lace on the shorts and then lift it to apply 1 glue dot every inch or so. As you do this, press it firmly to assure the lace sticks well to the shorts and won't come off. And this is how our finished lace shorts look like. I really like the mixture of edgy with the distressed part and romantic with the lace. It makes the shorts look so cute and girly, but cool at the same time. I think these shorts are super easy to wear, you can combine it with pretty much everything. Here I paired them with a cropped white top, long golden necklace, some rings and my starred Converse. You could put on brown wedges or sandals, but I kept it rather sporty as I went to play tennis in the park. Give another life to your old clothes and be the creator of your own unique style. Along the way, you will freshen up your closet, save money, and protect the environment. Lastly, we're gonna make these cool studded spray-dyed shorts. You need white or light wash jeans, scissors, nail filer, tweezers, a piece of self-adhesive paper, two rounded objects like a glass or a lid, spray paint, and studs. Take a pen, mark the approximate length of your shorts, and cut the jeans. Try them on, and if they're too long, fold the edge to the desired length, secure it with paper clips, and take the jeans off. Now you can cut the shorts again, knowing that they will fit you perfectly. This is just another way of making a flawless cut on your jeans. Then take your tweezers and a nail filer and distress the edges to your liking. You can also make holes, tear them a bit, or do whatever you like. I decided not to make any holes, instead I will create a peace sign on one side. Take a piece of self-adhesive paper and draw a circle. I'm just using a glass and outlining it. Then make a smaller circle inside. I'm using a lid of a moisturizer or something. Cut the larger circle out and then cut along the smaller circle to get a ring like this. Now cut one longer paper stripe and two shorter stripes. Combining these four elements will give you the perfect peace sign stencil. Before you start spray painting, you have to protect your working surface. It's better to do this outside, but in any case, put a piece of plastic back on the ground to protect the grass or whatever you're working on. I also put an old towel on the plastic bag. Stick the peace sign wherever you want to have it. I want to have it on the left bottom part of my shorts. Put a piece of masking tape on the button because we don't want to color it, and since I'm using two spray colors, I decided to protect the upper part of the shorts while I'm working on the bottom. And we're finally ready to start painting. Spray your first color all over the bottom part of the shorts like this. You can leave your color lighter, or you can go all out like me and spray a lot of it to get a more opaque result. Use a paintbrush for the edges and corners that the spray didn't reach. Flip the shorts around and spray the back as well. This is how they look so far. Now cover the bottom part of the shorts with a plastic bag and start spraying with your other color. I'm using this fuchsia pink. Don't worry if it looks kind of funny right now, because after a while the colors will start blending and will create a beautiful gradient. Again, use a paintbrush to cover the hidden areas around the zipper and under the belt loops. Remove the bag, give it a few final sprays, and we're done painting the front. Therefore, we can remove the stencil and voila, we're left with a peace sign on our shorts. Spray the top part of the shorts on the back as well. Here I'm again spraying it lightly with the blue to make the gradient more beautiful, and that's it. Let your freshly painted shorts dry completely and then you can decorate them with studs. I decided to dress up my back pockets with these cute star studs. First place them on to see where you want to have them, and then you can attach the stars to the pockets. I'm using scissors to twist the metal parts peeking out inside the pocket. I love how these stars pop on the blue color of the jeans. I like the studded details a lot, so I decided to add 3 square studs in the front as well. And here we go, our 4th shorts are complete. I'm super pleased with how they look. Love how the studs and distressed edges make the shorts a bit edgy and grungy, but bright colors give them that happy vibe. These shorts are just so full of detail and life, and I decided to pair them with my It's Awesome crop top, white Converse, and some colorful bracelets. Perfect outfit for a happy summer day. So these were my 4 DIY shorts ideas. I honestly love them all and I'm already wearing them like crazy. But tell me in the comments down below which design was your favorite. Also, don't forget that I have Instagram, Twitter and Facebook where you can follow me for more personal updates and also some giveaways. Okay, I'm gonna go now because I'm really scared of trolls. And did you know that they eat stones? That's why the houses here are wooden.